come out and just say it, but Pete mentioned it. Everybody wants to compare us to B County all the time. B County's commissioners make more money than Karnes County commissioners do. They have a travel allowance and they have a cell phone allowance. So, I mean, I'm not going to sit up here and beat a dead horse to death, but it's a lot more than people think it is. I assure you it is a lot more.
Thank you. Okay. Thanks, sir. The next question is a follow-up to the previous question. It seems like it's pretty hotly debated here. It says, would you vote to reduce your salaries by 50%? What pay would you take for the job? Mr. Janaszek.
To go for 50%, I don't know, like we've all been discussing here, that it does need to be reevaluated as to a set amount as to what it would be lower. That has to be really looked into. It's I really can't say offhand, like Mr. Beam, I'm not in, he's in it now, I have not been in it. I know there's a lot of things that do entail all that is going on. I know that B County, for instance, has had a paved road system for many years already, so I'm sure that they have worked up to that part, to where they are paid more now than we are. So we have to take cuts now, start at the bottom, work our way back up. That's what we need to do. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Janaszek. Mr. Yao.
Would it reduce the salary by 50%? Is that the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I would, as I've stated that. And I've also stated that I know in other counties have done it, and then they've raised their salaries back up. They slowly went back up. I have no objection to that either. If the commissioners show that they've managed the budget well and saved money for the county, they deserve to raise it back up. But I think at this time it could be reduced to by 50%.
Thank you, Mr. Yar. Mr. Beam.
I will say that I will look at it when we do the budget, and I will agree to adjust it accordingly to what we need to get done, but I will not just come out and say I'll cut it 50%. I just won't do it. I mean, you're speaking for 3 other people along with yourself. I mean, I will be glad to look at the budget and see how it turns out.
Thank you, Mr. Beam. Mr. Duke.
I don't agree with that 50%. Like I say, you're doing more than just going to the meetings. I was going to say 3/4, but like Mr. Beam says, that there's other people involved in that too. If you go out there and take 1/4 from each person just to make up the salary for the Roads and Bridges Administration, you're still down into the percent that you want to keep for, or the budget you want to keep for, like the commissioner's part. Yeah, but if you're going to go out there, I don't feel like we should go down that low and then raise it up. Let's stay over there for a while and see how it works. That's it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Duke. Mr. Burris.
Well, this is an elected position. I'm choosing to run for commissioner in my precinct, precinct 4. I'm going to take the salary that the people tell me to take. If the people tell me to cut my salary in half, I cut it in half. If I don't like it anymore, after I get elected, 4 years, I won't sign back up. But it's a decision that the people make, not the decision that the commissioners said, well, I can't cut my salary 50%. There's more to it. There's more to it. Well, this is an elected position. If there's more to it and you don't like it, don't run.
Thank you, Mr. Burris. Ms. Chester.
I'm not sure how to answer that question, because we would be speaking for more than just one person. But if you're just asking me personally, I don't feel that that job, if you cut 50%, you'd be doing a service. If that is what the public chooses, then maybe we need to consider that as a whole, as a group, including all departments. But personally, I think there's a job to do. And maybe if we spent the time doing that job, coming up with the policies, procedures, and plans, and you're seeing someone is coming out, checking your roads, seeing what problems you have, helping the road and bridge administrator, then you would see that we're worthy of a check.
Thank you, Mr. Chester. Mr. Beaver.
No, I can't say I would cut the salary by 50%, but it definitely should be reevaluated. I agree there.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the next question goes away from your salary this time. There's been a lot of discussion about the lack of security due to poor conditions in the jail facility. And we're spending more than $100,000 each year to contract our prisoners' holdings, or contract them out. What are your plans for the jail? Mr. Yower.
All right, I don't know what can be done. I haven't talked with anyone about this, but I just have the general idea right now that we have a facility here in Corn City that is not full. And I think we could save a whole lot of transportation expenses, deputies' time, running back and forth if we got a contract with them to keep our prisoners there until the jail can be modified or changed, or until we can afford to build a new jail. Because as I understand, it could be condemned, the conditions it's in. I don't know how old it is, maybe getting close to 50 years, I don't remember exactly. But I know it is in not good condition, and they say it's not repairable. So possibly contract with the local facility to house the prisoners there and save the transportation costs of the deputies, for a start.
Thank you, Mr. Yower. Mr. Bean.
Well, I can tell you that our jail is fixing to be a problem. There's no doubt about it. We're going to get hammered on this deal, and it won't be terrible long. The solution, we're going to have to build a new one. And I can't tell you exactly when, I can't tell you exactly how, but we're going to in the future, and you can just get ready, because it's coming. It is an old building, it's not in good shape, and it's going to have to be replaced. We haul prisoners to Pearsall, which to me seems a long ways off, but I understand there was a deal made a couple years ago with some beds that we did have here at this facility. They cut our price on how much they was going to charge us and gave us more beds over there. So that is the reason that we are hauling prisoners all the way to Pearsall. But to me, I think it's not a very good plan. We're wearing out vehicles and wearing out deputies running back and forth to haul our prisoners. And I believe it is something that's going to have to be addressed very soon.
Thank you, Mr. Bean. Mr. Jude.
Yes, we do need another jail. We are taking prisoners at other areas. There's also Wilson County that's involved in it. They're giving a discount, is what I was told, as far as bringing them in. But this jail should have been built many years back. Everybody, these other cities are building jails so they can bring other prisoners from other counties and making money off of it. We waited too long. We should have done it already. If we do it now, everybody else is getting their jails built. They don't need us anymore. But yes, we do need it, and maybe there's a chance we can get prisoners from other areas. And as far as the old jailhouse, best thing is to take it down. Don't even try to remodel it. It's going to cost you too much money to go out there and repair that. It's not worth it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr.